This morning on The Blend, we are joined by Amanda Emery, who's the building science brainiac. I love that title, with RetroFoam of Michigan. And we're talking about winterizing your home before the cold weather hits. Give us some tips.
Yeah, you know, before the winter hits, you really want to make sure that you have an air seal in your home. So obviously insulation is a big part of that.
Yeah.
But on top of that, there's other things that you can do. Like you want to make sure that your HVAC system is running as efficiently as it possibly can. So, you know, that's a good time to go ahead and change that filter in the furnace to make sure that that's running properly. You also want to make sure, like, are there any drafts or anything coming through your windows? Any cold air that you feel, because you can put plastic over top of those, or you can use like a heavier weighted blackout curtain that can actually keep air movement out. You want to check around the doors too, if you have air coming in around your doors or underneath. That'll be something that you'll want to address as well. And then obviously, like I said, creating an air seal in your home with foam insulation is a great way to help winterize.
Yeah.
We always hear about those two big things to take care of, our insulation and windows. How do you know which one to address first?
Well, honestly, the biggest bang for your buck is going to be your insulation. Doing the insulation first and creating that air seal, that's really going to help a lot as far as energy efficiency, because you lose so much air, you know, through your attic, through the crawl space, through the walls. There's so many spaces. Now, with that being said, there is a caveat. So if your windows are really, really old and you're noticing things like condensation on the windows, air leakage obviously around those windows, that kind of thing, where like just sealing and like recaulking around them is not going to fix it, then you may want to address the windows first. But in most cases, adding insulation and an air seal is going to give you your biggest bang for your buck. Plus, it's not as expensive as going out and getting new windows for your entire house.
Right. Yeah. Well, so now it's fall, basically. When is this a good time to re-insulate my house, or think about that? Or is there a perfect time to do it?
There absolutely is. So when it comes down to it, we don't notice that our house is uncomfortable until the weather really turns. And that's either going to be, you know, when it's hot, you're like, oh, I'm very uncomfortable. This is when it's top of mind. Right now, we're about to hit into our busy season because people have family over for the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
That sort of stuff. And as soon as the snow flies or the temperature starts to drop is when you really notice that your home is uncomfortable.
Yep.
So calling before that hits is ideal. If not, the spring is always a great time because that tends to be a slower season.
RetroFoam of Michigan.com for more information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.